Hello, fire signs, and welcome to your moon cycle 11. Oh, I've got an eye itch. Astro Oracle readings with me, Shakti Sanja. Thank you for being here. These are relevant from the Libra new moon on October 16th, peaking with the Taurus blue moon on Halloween. That was a wild, wild portal. And finishing off right before the start of the 12th moon cycle on November 13th, because the Scorpio new moon was on November 14th. So October 16th to November 13th, this was your message. And if you'd like to join us for moon ceremonies, if you'd like to get sign-specific readings from me, or if you'd just like to be supported with cosmic community and astrological support, click the link below for Moon Mastery. You get access to your own mini astro chart reading when you subscribe and join. And you also get full moon, new moon ceremonies that are live in person. You actually get to speak and be heard during those. They're on each actual full moon, new moon, really sacred time. And you get access to Shakti cycles. Okay, so hope to see you there, and let's get into it. All right. So, fire signs, my Aries, my Sagittarians, and my Leos, these are messages relevant for you, especially for your sun, moon, rising, or any heavy fire sign energy for you, or anyone that you love that you're watching this for. Let's see what this astrological season and moon cycle 11 have for you. Okay, so we have disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. I pulled this card yesterday as well during the start of a really beautiful new Sagittarius program that I started with one of my friends and clients. Take time to breathe out. What have you been holding in? This moon cycle would have really taught you the beautiful power of release. Release, release, release. Exhale, breathe out. Let's do it together. Inhale deep. Fill your belly, fill your heart up. Exhale, let it go. How does that feel? What did you do in this last moon cycle to really release, to take a big breath out, to let something fall away so that you can have more spaciousness to create a new? And we have the Capricorn new moon, really, really powerful. So this has to do with whatever you are starting anew with, or whatever you have been putting work towards, especially those fire signs wanting to create power, especially in business. Your hard work is starting to pay off. So you're starting to see all of the fruits of your labor, and you just have to keep being persistent, keep being patient with it, and especially release more of what you don't need, right? There's a heavy, heavy, deep release that comes through this process, and that'll be like deep old wounds, deep old pain. And I want to say it has to do with romance, with relationships, with family trauma, family triggering, because moon cycle 11, as I will summarize when I do the moon cycle 11 astrological summary, it was a lot of self-love, a lot of codependency, and a lot of family lineage, and especially relationship trauma that was released. And now all of your hard work that you've been doing to make your life and your destiny a beautiful sovereign fulfillment of your soul in this lifetime, it's starting to pay off. So keep trusting your hard work is paying off. Take a moment to celebrate and recognize yourself for everything that you have created already, and especially from mid-October until now. Really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pull an animal card for you next. Feeling called to the animals. Let's see what they have to say. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can't make this stuff up. Swans have been following us everywhere. Swans were really, really big in October, and during this last moon cycle, literally on 11/11, I released a swan that had been rehabilitated into the wild. And this beautiful swan is asking us to go for a deeper dive. Go for a deeper dive into yourself, into your own beauty, right? And that's releasing things that no longer serve you, releasing things that are shallow, are not really deeply aligned to your deepest truth, to your deepest heart, to your true beauty. That is what is being released and also mirrored back to you. So you might have even experienced a lot of mirroring, a lot of life showing you what you do and don't want, and you had to get really honest, really deep with yourself, with what you were willing to dive for, right? What treasure were you willing to dive for, and what waters did you not want to enter anymore, right? Some really sacred boundaries were set and created during this time. And then we also have Dragonfly spirit here. Dragonfly is my primal astrology sign. Your primal astrology is something you can find out. It's the combination of your Western astrology, So these signs, these 12 signs that I'm always speaking to you about, plus your Chinese zodiac combined together. So Dragonfly Spirit speaks to us about how truth transcends illusion, and fire signs, especially Sagittarius, now it's Sagittarius season, the day that I'm reading this, it's all about finding the truth of yourself, the truth of what needs to be dissolved, what needs to be let go, the truth of your hard work and what you have created. You've put in so much effort, so much time, so much beauty, and that transcends all illusion, right? The truth is the truth is the truth. Nothing can refute it, and especially when it's true in your heart. Only you can know what your truth is, and the divine truth, the cosmic truth, will always have a resonance to it that you will be able to know. So I feel like truth and deeper connection to the truth is what really showed up for you during this moon cycle. It might even been being honest with yourself, being honest with others, and having an honest evaluation of your life and what there is to let go of and what there is to celebrate that you have created. Really beautiful work, fire signs. Really, really magical. Okay, I'm going to pull an archetype card for you now. Don't you love this like beautiful shadowy wonder? Sometimes shadows can be really beautiful. That's also a big part of our truth, is we got to love and integrate our shadows. That might have been something you were doing during this Scorpio season. Very, very powerful time. Okay. Yeah, and we've got Apocalyptus. Look at that beautiful kind of kaleidoscope style initiation. So Apocalyptus is being willing to let everything around you tear down. Like, were you willing to let go of old relationships, to completely change your business plan, let foundations that weren't sturdy, that weren't aligned to your truth, weren't aligned to your deepest depths and beauty, fall away? It's a beautiful sacred time, right? It can look like an apocalypse, but really it's giving rise to the new community, to the new infrastructure, both within yourself and around yourself, that you want to be present. And with so much changing in the world, it feels very apocalyptic. This was the moon cycle with those US elections. So letting change happen, letting change occur, because it's what's needed in order to have your deepest alignment and your destiny fulfilled on this planet. Really, really powerful, beautiful, and profound. Okay, I'm going to read a Starseed Oracle card for you next. See how all of this ties together. So far it's creating a beautiful song, a swan song, if you will. Yeah, there it is. I'm sorry. A big, big theme for you this past moon cycle was forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving yourself for what you yet still hadn't let go of, forgiving yourself for being too hard on yourself, right? For not knowing the truth sooner, for wanting to resist this apocalypse, deep dive change in your life. Say I'm sorry to yourself, to your inner wounded little girl or boy, or fluid being, whatever, however you might identify. Apologize to yourself, apologize to the other, and give forgiveness to the situation, because it will give rise to even more creation, even more spaciousness. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting, right? So there's a balance here, a justice here. I'm so excited to hear what this was for all of you. It's a really powerful message, fire signs. I really hope this is resonating for you. It is for me, because I am a Sagittarius cusp, and I have a Sag Venus and a Sag Mercury, and I love the sagginess. Okay. And of course, my Leo and my Aries are all very potent and powerful as well. You might have even noticed, especially if you are an Aries, that after, like on the day that this moon cycle ended was November 13th, and that was the day that Mars went direct. And that was also maybe a day where you started to feel like massive shifts and changes coming about, maybe even anger, rage, which is when, you need to apologize to yourself, let yourself feel it, let yourself move through it. Let's see specifically what this was about with some tarot cards. Okay. So we have the World in reverse. So again, it felt like maybe your world was being flipped upside down, or you even wanted to flip your whole world upside down, and you considered it. You really went there. You're like, if this isn't in alignment, if this isn't my deep truth, if this isn't my beauty and what I'm needed, then I'm willing to change everything. And I want to honor you for being willing to do that. That is some hard work. That is some deep work to do with yourself and to do with others. And the whole world is changing in that same way. And our fire signs, all of you, are here to help the world change. You are our leaders. You are our starters. You are our igniters. You're the ones that sustain that fire and that passion and that change and that shift. So know that the work you're doing within yourself and around yourself is helping to change our world. And it might seem like it's all flipped upside down a little bit, but it always comes full circle and wraps around again. And then we also have the Knight of Cups. So it might have felt like you were thwarted, or like you didn't get the love that you wanted, or the romance that you wanted, or like just the love and communication from others. That might have been a conflict, or some of the pain that you were working through, right? It's like the offering of love that you expected was not what was given to you, but this is exactly perfect. It was here to show you the fact that you didn't receive that got you to come to a deeper truth and a deeper realization with yourself. So it's kind of one of those things where you didn't get what you wanted, but you really got what you needed, right? And how can you consider that it was all sacred the whole time, that you are fully sacred the whole time, that it's so much more important for you to get what you need rather than always get what you want. And you will always get what you want, what you deeply desire, what your soul is aligned to, what is your truth, right? You will receive it. All right, I'm going to finish you off with a beautiful crystal card. These crystals have been speaking to me so much lately. Our beautiful earth, its beautiful gems, and are speaking to me. And I see Spotify, one of my friends is listening to Dancing Queen by ABBA, so maybe you need to dance it out, listen to some disco, and be with the beauty of life. Because fire signs, Lord knows that when you move, when you get your heart rate pumping, when you get some cardio going, it all works for you. And we have Moldavite, really beautiful, super mossy, super beautiful, deep earth energy present there for you. It's the number 35, so maybe this number is significant to you, or an age that you're looking forward to, or the number 8, which it reduces down to, might be significant for you as well. So Moldavite really speaks to really deeply anchoring into rooted earth energy, deep green earth energy, to help you move through all of this forgiveness, all of this change, all of this shift. And also knowing that Moldavite is, I believe, a meteor, so it comes from outer space into the earth, and we are all made up of stars. There's nothing that is separate from you. Just deeply loving you through this transition. Let this crystal, maybe you can buy it, maybe you can work with it, or just be around this level of green, go to a forest to help you integrate. And maybe you already did this during that past moon cycle. And for that, I thank you. I thank you for being here. I thank you for showing up. I thank you for your fiery spirit and for all the work you've done. You are beauty and truth. And I can't wait to give you your readings for moon cycle 12 already, but we are still in it. And we have to wait to be out of it in order to reflect back on it. You know how that goes in this linear time progression moment. All right. I hope this served you. Bye.